They've spent 12 of 14 away from here, and now they welcome in
a while.
Yeah.
It's always so
they could get all the action from you will see asserted in Quinton Post.
Super finesse. I like the ball pressure that we're seeing. That caused Cade Cunningham to airball that shot.
Yeah.
We're going to need to see more of that tonight.
That's something you zeroed in on, is a lot of pressure on Cade Cunningham, specifically the big offensive threat for the Pistons. The Warriors on that road trip, so good. Stephen Curry right in the mix of that, and everyone expects that three to go in every time he shoots it here.
I'm surprised that one didn't go in, honestly.
It's some pretty impressive ones out on the road, including half court there. His ability to build an identity that the Detroit Pistons did not have at all last year in just their 14-win season.
Yeah, that's so important. Also, just turning the program around. The numbers speak for themselves.
Butler into the key, just a footwork. Yeah!
A little side step, shoulder action.
Good to see Jimmy Butler take the shots. I know something that his teammates were encouraging him to do when he got traded over here, the assist man, but started getting involved in getting his point production up.
I like Golden State's defense now, helping each other out.
Pistons bench might be standing for a while because they're just waiting to score.
Golden State off to a great start. That's been a point of emphasis since the road trip.
Steph Curry with another missed three, but an offensive board. Can he get this one? California, Monique Billings was just wrecking. I don't know. It could be reversed.
It depends on the day, honestly.
Yeah, well, tonight is broadcaster by night or evening. And for the Golden State Warriors, as you've been mentioning, the hot start and 9-0 run here, turning the ball over as Draymond puts it in the hands of the Pistons. Cade Cunningham, NBA history, and you are right in the middle of it.
It's a blessing. If you're in the Bay Area, come out to the Valkyries games this summer.
There it is. Sell the tickets. Love that. Hook shot by Jalen Duran misses, and this 9-0 run continuing for the Warriors. Can they add? Stuffed at the rim for Moses Moody.
That's tough, but shout out to the Warriors defense right now, staying in front of their defenders.
And finally, yeah, the bench. Sit down.
Take a seat.
Sit down, bench. Took a while for them standing up. Ended up down by 22 at one point against Brooklyn. And they were able to come back as Cunningham bucket.
Quite literally, the road Warriors. They're battle-tested, and it's games like those that give you confidence, especially when you're coming back home. It's just a different vibe when you're at the crib, you're comfortable. So I know the Warriors are feeling good to be back after that road trip.
Seconds on the shot clock here. Here's another pass to Butler. Quick post, losing it, shot clock down, and at the buzzer, the Chase Center. Cade Cunningham can do that so well, the threat to score. Trying to make the assist without the completion there for the Pistons.
Warriors doing a really good job rebounding the basketball, not letting the Pistons get second chance off.
Seems like both these teams are gonna have to work.
Work is right, and Jimmy Butler's second game here at Chase Center. So exciting for the team, for the fans.
Just missing there off a pass from Draymond Green, and that's the ability right there. Cade Cunningham's Jalen Duran to complete the oop.
His energy in transition is incredible. I love playing with a point guard like that who's able to get out and I can run with them. The Pistons do such a great job at that.
Close up top to Jimmy Butler. Draymond take the three, and that rattles around the iron before coming down the hands of Cunningham.
The Warriors need to look to stop the basketball before half the court. Pistons are just kind of walking into their offense right now.
Offensive board. Shot no good, and again another offensive board for the Pistons. Can't convert, can the Warriors come up with it? It finds Draymond. Jimmy Butler goes to the hoop, kicks it out. And now the post in the post.
Warriors looking a little stagnant right now. Need to look to just move off of each other.
Ball movement here, 4 on the shot clock. Butler has to go on the fake, gets it in, one more pass.
The patience.
Love the fake. Can't get it to roll though for Moses Moody.
Warriors are getting great shots right now. We see them just rimming in and out. They just need to continue to be confident and take them.
Lane and posted the deep.
Step up and be a little bit more physical in that. I love that.
Now secret sauce right in the mix for Jimmy Butler, and really it was his shooting that did so well for the offense out on the road, especially against both the New York teams. Curry.
And you mentioned Jimmy Butler's shooting, but it's just also his energy, his presence, bringing that to the team. It's just a type of vet presence and energy that every team needs and wants, and the Warriors are doing so well with it.
Well, just think about it. Over that time, Steph Curry's average per game has gone up by 8 stuff at the rim by Draymond.
The Pistons are doing a great job getting behind the Warriors defense, but Draymond able to meet him at the rim.
Cunningham right there, all over it on the defensive end against Gary Payton. Steph thought about that long three. That is his range indeed. Instead, he's gonna. It's hard to even explain these numbers. Get him.
Being so efficient, consistent, making everyone around him better as well.
Defense in the backcourt for the Warriors, and now a jumper. Good for Harris.
The Warriors are kind of switching up the defensive scheme. We saw an ice defense in that possession.
Curry three, knocked away. 15 points away from 25,000 for Curry. A 7 right now, first quarter. This is the three-point chance as Looney grabs the rebound. Golden State up by 3 here. 5 minutes in the first quarter. Long three was gonna miss on the rebound for the Pistons. Buddy Hill, we want to try to get him going as early as he gets in the game.
Great job on the glass by the Warriors. It's gonna be tough plays and possessions like that all night.
Turns it over. Kind of cutting Steph Curry.
Very comfortable out there. Defense is smothering Steph Curry. You can tell they're really trying to get the ball out of his hand. Breathe. When your best player is being smothered, you're probably going to be, someone's going to be open. Be ready to shoot it. That's what Santos did.
How about that? A little energy and effort from Buddy Hield. Last play where there was a foul, he went over to
when shots might not be falling for you.
Maybe the two tests with Steph Curry out of the game. We're going to see who's going to step it up in these moments. A couple different scores, as you mentioned. When you're smothering Steph Curry, you got to get open, get going. Buddy Hield, there's that three, and Buddy Hield missing on that attempt.
His three might not be on, but he's confident.
Von Looney came in and got aggressive early, but a little frustrating calls. Drive through the lane. Santos all over that rebound.
Really great defense from the Warriors, forcing Beasley to take a tough shot.
Warriors have been struggling offensively here. Again, a 9-0 run to start if you're just joining us here on the Women's Empowerment broadcast. 5 for 20 is what the Warriors are shooting for the field right now.
Started out hot, but then it feels like a lid is on the rim now.
Before on their end.
It's a beautiful move. Shooter with the hostage dribble, able to cross over and get downhill with ease.
Shooter playing his former teammates that he spent some time with. What a unique season for him in that regard. And there it is, sitting on the bench. 19-14 Golden State. Race to the ball.
Moses Moody's hustle and tenacity right now. Picking up Shooter full court, making him give up the ball.
Buddy Hield with the cross-court pass. Oh, driving in with a foul.
Well, in the presser, Coach Kerr said he's really tightened up his game as of late. He's doing a better. Yeah, I don't know about that call, though.
That energy can continue here for Golden State on the offensive end.
In the $1 million.
Free throws missed.
You gotta have those.
Getting the hand up, but not in time as Detroit's finding their rhythm.
Great touch, great finish on that shot.
45 seconds here till the end of the quarter. Just dump it off. for Moses Moody, and he dumped it right into the hands of the Pistons.
Moody looking to be aggressive, trying to make a play. I think he should have just went up with that. He was at the rim.
Shot that looked like it was tipped from Schroeder. A 5-second difference here, game clock, shot clock. Line knocked down both of his free throws early. Right there. 6 points for Santos. Trails Steph Curry in terms of leading scorers for the Warriors here. 5 seconds in the lane, and then a foul. Stewart making both the free throws makes it a 2-point game here. And Butler will heave it up or pass it off first, and that's not going to be.
Day experience that features a workshop where girls can figure out how to dress for success in a professional environment. There's also a panel that the girls are going to be exposed to. They'll get to hear from some really wonderful female leaders in our community. And it'll also have a job shadowing experience that takes place. I wouldn't be where I am in sports today if I didn't have those female mentors that really empowered me and encouraged me to take on new career opportunities and really do it with purpose and confidence.
That's so powerful. Who would you say?
When I first met her, we come from a similar cultural background, and it's one of those moments where you see it, you have to see it to believe it. And I just take that through because every time I see her going from strength to strength, it makes me feel I can do it too, and I'll be there someday as well.
I can do it too. How exciting, how inspiring.
That's awesome. I mean, you know, Rhea, you look at kind of how things have gone with this Women's Empowerment Month as Draymond Green misses a 3 there, and it's a race for the ball as the Pistons get it. You're looking right next to you and seeing a lady who's beginning her second career while she's playing her first in Monique Village. We're going to see Monique on this court playing professional basketball as about to start this season. What does that mean to this community?
So much. I mean, just the fact that we have a WNBA team.
So that purple is going to look pretty good. Rhea in charge of sports and entertainment as the director there. Golden State up by 1. It's been a little, crazy here the last couple of minutes. We saw a fire alarm turn not fire alarm. The crowd got restless. They got back into it, and then things got a little restless on the court as well.
It was a pump fake of a fire alarm.
Yeah, it was that. No doubt about it. Malik Beasley.
Great touch by Beasley. Someone you can rely on to get a bucket when you need it.
We're looking for a bucket. Now down by 1. Draymond stops, kicks it over to post. On the wing.
Pistons have really picked up their defensive energy right now, and then getting in transition, that's the name of their game. A highlight play. Coaches love a big man who's able to run the floor.
Butler to the corner there.
Pistons defense is really leading to their offense right now. They just have a little bit more energy, a little more pep in their step than Golden State.
Moses Moody couldn't finish on one end for the Golden State Warriors. I really appreciated how complimentary Steve Kerr was of Bickerstaff earlier today. We talked about the identity changeover for Detroit. A 20-game losing streak at one point last year. Really demoralizing when you think about it, to be able to have the kind of season they're having. Very impressive offensive board there for the Dubs, and Jimmy Butler taking it in. Look at the free throw. There's 2 points on the play, and there's the defense from Gary Payton on Cunningham.
I like GP2 picking up full court. When you're going through a scoring drought, you need just a defensive energy and a presence. You need to make the other team feel you.
See what Jimmy Butler can do here. He gets the pass.
Shot off.
Very enjoying the fruits of the labor that Jimmy Butler has been able to ride. Well, he's been sitting on the bench. Left when the score was 16-12, so something to monitor here as the Golden State Warriors able to get back to even at 29. This shot for the Pistons, and the ball's in Jimmy Butler's hands. You're liking the chances right now.
Well, the Warriors need to learn how to score and have a flow without Steph on the floor. You know, he's the best player, but we need everyone to contribute. Like, oh my goodness, it's so big in here.
So big in here, but the fans fill it up quite nicely, and I know they'll do the same for the Valkyries when they
shot from Dre. Long overdue. He shot a couple in this game, and that one's clean. Bottom of the net.
A little run now. That'll end it right there. Warriors getting their offensive move back. It's come in chunks today. And now, stayed up by 1 when he returned. Mentioned it was 4 when he left.
That switching defense caused a little bit of trouble for the Warriors.
Shot no good for Tim Hardaway Jr. 9 from three-point land for Detroit.
Both teams really getting after it.
Foul, too, letting the refs know it as he's guarding Cunningham to toss it in.
I really like the aggression that we've seen from him all night.
Right there, on cue. When Billings asks for it, GP2 will give it to you.
Making plays, get the ball out of the best player's hand.
Into Jimmy Butler's hands. Pass it to, unfortunately, it's right to the Pistons. Steph Curry just first 3 of the evening for the Pistons.
Defense leading to offense. It's so hard making a pass when you're in the air like that.
Run. Rasheed Wallace said he was pretty fiery, if you will, and I think that's using it loosely.
Definitely says a lot about him. I mean, he's an undersized, he's playing the 5 right now, and he's undersized. That's a mentality. Draymond has it.
The pass, and then it gets turned right over. And Draymond.
Great help defense from post, sliding over, gets steal. Warriors making the right looks, going towards the basket.
As we are back to action. So the challenge worked. Seeker challenging the call on Buddy Hield, and it was noted that it was all ball on Thompson. Ooh, staying right in bounds. GP getting it over to Buddy Hield. 5 on the shot clock. Inside Santos with the fadeaway short.
Steph was being hard denied in that possession. Santos trying to make a play.
Defense happen. Turn to the bench. There's those players that want to challenge just about everything they see, but that one right spot on.
With ease, especially to that right hand. That's his move. He's done that a couple times in this game.
He has 8 points now. Golden State up by 2. Or excuse me, Pistons up by 2 as Warriors trail. Again, they were off to a 9-0 start in this one, and then the Pistons went on an 8-0 run. It's just kind of been that back and forth kind of evening. No roll there. On-air side when it comes to watching your favorite teams in the Bay Area. They're proud to be one of those women and work with such a...
Shout out to all the women out there.
That's right. All the moms especially. You talk about sports, you can't talk about it without moms. Moms taking them to practice, moms organizing everything is Schroeder misses the bucket. Moms being your biggest fans, I think that's the common theme for a lot of these guys.
I'm not perfect. I'll be in the Bay Area for the Valkyries, so I was in there.
Toast, 37 all. Under 5 here in the second quarter. Charging right through the left. There's 3point.com to learn more.
I think I'm having a quiet night. Credit to the Warriors defense.
Get a guy that averages 25 a night. Over 9 assists per game. Steph Curry with the fake, the drive. Fadeaway beast.
Does a great job with the pump fake, getting the defender off his feet a little bit, and then hitting the fade.
Nice moves.
Thompson is going to make a highlight play a couple times within a game.
Steph Curry 6 points away from 25,000.
What a milestone.
Towards it. The putback's so good, just volleyballing around there.
Glass, getting those second chance opportunities. Warriors need to put a body on a defender. Box out.
Saw Steph Curry drop 40 against Brooklyn.
Took his time, hold the follow through, looks good.
So 40 for Steph Curry against Brooklyn. He now has 40 points against all opponents regular season. It's always time when it's Steph Curry time, and with another half plus. You never know.
You never know.
How about that feed and the step? 3 minutes here in the second quarter to go.
Looking to close out this half on top. Warriors need to clean up paint points.
Funny. Because the Pistons putting up shots every night. And I remind them what you said. Free throws matter. We just saw that there.
You got to bring your kids to a Valkyries game.
That's right. That's right.
Playing like he's in his prime.
11 points in this game, 4 points away from a nice round milestone of 25,000 in his career.
This was all over Cunningham, but Cunningham's such a great player, able to elevate over him and still get a shot.
Here's has kept him quiet for so long. Jimmy Butler through the lane, and that hits both sides of the iron before bouncing out.
That's a great move. That's usually a shot that goes in for JB.
Cunningham trying to grab the ball, but it's stripped away by Steph Curry.
Warriors really getting a hand on the 50-50 ball.
Curry throwing up the three.
I'm going to say the jet lag is wearing off right now. Curry's going to get hot at some point. Good D.
Good D by Jimmy Butler. Maybe back into Butler. Played the inside-out game, and with 7 points. And
coming to this team. They can run
experience. It's Hardaway.
In games like these, Tim Hardaway Jr., I know he wants to have a good game in this building since his dad played for the Warriors.
See what Warriors offense has in store here. If they can break the tie. Putting on the moves. Steph Curry trying to be the facilitator. That one's short from post.
And a great box out from Draymond underneath the basket, securing that rebound.
Draymond with the feed to Jimmy Butler and just missing the bunny.
Sometimes you're just too wide open. I've been.
Butler faked the handoff back to Steph. Now he feeds post outside. Post with a long three, long rebound for Steph. Curry step back. Steph leaves it short. All bounced around. It's the Pistons' ball.
Warriors short from three right now.
Pistons have a
position. Is the Pistons. Warriors. Warriors playing tight defense. With only 4 seconds to go. Doubling Cunningham.
For the Warriors, another make, and it builds lead up to 5. Baseball pass from Draymond.
The young guy.
Butler with 9 now.
Capitalizing on his free throws.
One more chance, a long three, and it's no good. Unavailable to play this evening, so Quentin Post got the start, and now we start the third quarter here. Kid Cunningham really kind of the center focal piece for the Pistons. Now for the Pistons, but you look at Kid Cunningham being able to hold him down 7 points in the first half. You like the defense that they're playing on him.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to get loose all night, really.
Steph Curry for 3, and that just swirls around and out. No home court roll for Steph.
I think shots that go in and out should be like a half point. I think about that sometimes.
Kid Cunningham also in and out, so equal opportunity.
Does that.
Draymond drives. A little pass behind him to Steph. One more. No go for Post.
Post is known to be a three-point shooter, so I'm surprised his shots haven't gone in tonight.
Golden State's put up 22 of them. They've only made 9 of them. The tip won't roll there for the Pistons.
Both teams kind of just need to take a deep breath.
Wow.
Get their rhythm back.
Well, that's it, rhythm. We have not seen much of that here in the course of this game, outside maybe the first 3 minutes.
Definitely a little rocky tonight.
First quarter was a 9, and Warriors with 12 points.
You can count on JB to get the team going when you need a bucket.
Seen a lot of them.
Seen a lot.
The most impressive thing about Cunningham, just say he wanted to make a difference in a team that struggled so much, and I loved his quote when asked about why he wanted to be there. He said he had to feel like you earned your right to play there after the 14 wins they had last.
But the Pistons, they're buying in.
Seen the Pistons his labor, 6 in the East, 35 and 28 is the record. Steph Curry.
That's a layup for Steph Curry.
Steph Curry with 24,999 career points now.
And counting.
Importantly, a Golden State lead ends up in the game. And again, one of those, I'm a better player.
Yeah, Tobias Harris, just a steady vet presence. Keeps everybody in the right place.
Santos from the left wing with Cunningham all over it. Now Butler to drive to the basket, looking to dish out. And he finds Santos, but
He got the broom and the mop on that one.
great for Draymond. Kane, what a pass.
It's a highlight play right there. Detroit's had a couple of those tonight. Warriors look like they'll score a bucket and kind of take a play off.
Draymond was looking for Steph. Steph was looking for the bucket, and it got stripped by Beasley.
Keep your head up. You're one of the best players out here.
Had between UConn and the W and Team USA. You go on and on. The impact that she's had on little girls and on women's basketball. Basketball fans in general.
And that's a Chino Hills native. Shout out to the IE.
Wow. Felt huge that they keep the Pistons having a field goal. Let's see if that energy can turn into points. Steph Curry for 3.
Three-point shot, I expect no less. With a little gallop after the shot. It's amazing.
5,002 to be exact. You're right. Had to be a 3 to get to that number. Drive in. A great defense once again. He's Santos right in the heart of all the action.
Snatch that rebound.
The Warriors can make a little run. Jimmy Butler truly gives it up.
Being so unselfish as well. Getting it to JB underneath the basket for an easy layup.
13 points for Butler now, 17 for Steph Kerr, and that easy bucket in for Cunningham.
Wade Cunningham looking like he's at the park on the weekends. Like, snatched it.
The ability that he has, 12 points now for Cunningham.
It's a great catch from Jimmy Butler.
5 on the shot clock. Jimmy putting on the moves, and Jimmy just missing off the glass. Crease wear that the Golden State Warriors have been wearing. We talked to Steve Kerr before the game. He said, we got all our gear. We cannot wait.
I'm here for all of that.
Draymond jersey. 190 points away from
do it.
make free throws, gives him 8. There's the defense showing up once again for the Warriors. In transition, Steph pulls up. Chase Center logo. Decided against it. Nice feed and just skips away. They reverse the call.
We had to get it right.
Junior with the pass. Three-point shot.
When it comes to three-point shots, he came up so tight off that screen. It gave him enough space to open up.
Detroit back on top now, just the second made 3 for the Pistons. They're 2 for 14 from three-point land. Draymond fought in there. Cade Cunningham. Ooh, get the ball away now on Steph Curry. So a long pass in, GP2, and right back to Jimmy Butler. Will get in the hands of Curry as the Warriors cross half court here. Under 6 minutes in the third quarter to go. A 1-point game. Draymond flips it to Steph, and he'll get
Jimmy Butler has brought. The Jimmy Butler effect is real out here in the Bay Area.
Can't wait for anyone unique Billings effect.
Ooh, speak it into existence, okay?
It's going to come this summer with the WNBA through the lane and the roll. Cheers for Steph into Booz at the line from Malik Beasley. Helped get it out, but unfortunately ends up right back with the Pistons in the hands of Beasley. That's a long three. And Curry with the rebound. In transition, but he healed in and out.
Hield getting great shots, wide open looks. He just needs to get his offense going.
Three for the Pistons. Looks like it got tipped. Here's Steph. Steph one-on-one. If he makes that in the fadeaway, this guy just continues to move the game basketball over the course of time.
It's a great defensive effort right there. GP2 is putting a defensive show on tonight.
It really is. GP2 to Steph. Knocks around. Harris with another rebound.
Ooh. Cunningham really elevated on that dunk.
14 now for Cunningham. Mentioned we've seen some of those impressive plays from the Pistons. They all seem to happen in the board for Looney. Looney hasn't had much time after he got in foul trouble early, so just seeing the very first points of the game for him.
Looney's super solid for the Warriors. You know what you're going to get from him.
Cunningham ripping through, and that is now 44 points in the paint for the Pistons as they get the ball back. Forcing the turnover, and Beasley with the boost coming, and there's a miss there.
Excellent box out from Santos. That allowed Buddy Hield to get that rebound.
We'll see with these minutes with Steph Curry once again. He's going to step up for Golden State. Jimmy Butler making room. Jimmy Butler dishing. And
Post with the footwork. We usually see him behind the arc, but it's nice to see him in the post getting it done.
Cracking
Jab, going up for the lay. Look easy. When this second unit comes in for the Warriors, they know they have to bring the energy. That's exactly what they do.
points for Jimmy Butler now.
Since the addition of JB to the squad, there's been more points in the paint for the Warriors.
Gotta get 44 points over 2 games.
A fight. He's not going out of here without a fight.
To 18. Butler got that ball stripped, trying to make stuff happen under the basket. Cunningham now. He let his teammates get involved. Wheel right back to Butler. Butler up and in. And he knocks it down. He matches Steph Curry to lead all Warriors.
Cade Cunningham coming off of a double drag.
Baseline J.
That looked like a practice shot for Schroeder.
It did.
Looked easy money, held his follow through. Not much pressure from the defense.
How about playing for both the Pistons and the Warriors, as playing against the Pistons and the Warriors as a net this year? Butler will be fouled, and that make it 21.
Been super solid from the stripe tonight.
6 for 7 for Jimmy Butler, 26 for 32 for the Warriors as a whole.
Warriors in a zone defense, bit of a matchup zone defense.
True with the fake, kicks it back out. Cunningham for 3 and gets
to reach low to get that ball, but still able to make it. That's how you know it's a great shooter. When you get a bad pass, he still made the shot.
Cunningham at 14 points at the half.
Really turned it up in this half.
7 points in the first half for him, 14 so far here in this.
Had Stewart in space, so took that shot.
No roll on the Pistons side of things. And the Warriors go on a little run.
This is that energy group for the Warriors.
Post just too far under the basket.
He had 2 defenders around him. I don't think he had realized it. He is bringing that flow to this Warriors team. Cade Cunningham has really turned things up in this game. He's coming off of a great game, huge game, matter of fact, against the Clippers. Finishing off right where he left off.
Warriors had a 9-0 lead to start this game. Pistons have led by as many as 5, but really other than that, back and forth. 84-82 now as the Warriors try and tighter circle lead. Quarter, what a finish.
Get busy, Buddy Hield. Cunningham stopping on the dime, hitting that 3.
So it will indeed be most of it after scoring his 25,000th point. Draymond with the feed to Jimmy Butler, the reverse, but no go.
Circus shot. I don't know how that one didn't go in. It looked like it had everything on it to go in.
This should be a fun finish here at the Chase Center as Golden State back for 7 home games. They were out on the road for 12 out of the last 14. They had to reintroduce themselves to their families, their dogs, the neighbors, the guy at the dry cleaners.
It's been a minute.
It has.
But it's the best when you come home, you got a home stand. Making shots like that because you're playing at home. You had a home-cooked meal the night before with your family.
Points for Buddy Hield. Holland the second, taking it in real hard off the glass, and Holland with Draymond push to Butler, and he'll get it back to Draymond Green.
Excellent defense from Santos. Not doing too much, being solid.
All his passing, everyone gets a touch here.
The tempo of the Warriors is nice right now. I like it.
Santos with an offensive rebound, and Butler can't convert. He'll get knocked back Detroit's way.
Buddy Hield and Santos are flying around right now. It's an energy that I like seeing in the 4th quarter.
Draymond out of touch off Harris. All back up top in the middle.
It's a great
corner to King. 5 on the shot clock. A lot of threes taken in this game from Tobias Harris.
50-50 balls, they'll get you.
20% shooting from 3-point range for the Pistons as Hield got that knocked away. Another turnover. 16 turnovers now.
This is where the Warriors need to slow things down. When you've had a couple turnovers, you haven't made a play, not offense.
Let's hit the ebbs and flows of the basketball game. When you're coming off the road, we've seen them smooth and lose the shot clock. Draymond, Santos inside. Him around the league after the exit from Cleveland, the exit the way they did in the playoffs, and now a big turnaround happening here in Detroit.
Like you said earlier, making a case for Coach of the Year.
No doubt. Interesting to see how the Pistons end up finishing, holding solid in that 6th spot. In the Eastern Conference after this game, the road trip continues up to the Pacific Northwest against the Blazers.
Harris just sizing up Santos, taking his space, took his time on the shot.
Pistons up by 4. Buckets, missing there.
I'm feeling for Buddy Hield right now. He's getting some good
good looks.
A few of them have just rammed in and out.
Harris right through the paint. That's knocked away.
It's been a very back and forth.
Them colleagues, inspiring women in our game and inspiring in the careers they've led in the sports world. Well, non-step minutes tonight. It's a -6 for the Warriors. This value comes into play, and he's going to do it in the paint. Up his 2nd foul, 3-point play good for Steph Curry, who has 22. A perfect 7 for 7 from the line. And the Warriors now shooting 81.8% from the charity stripe.
Great help defensive recognition from Draymond. Kind of doubling in the post, able to get a tip on it.
15th turnover for the Pistons. Draymond out to Steph.
Steph has a wide open lane right now.
Steps back. It's going to get
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Talk about a defensive spark. You mentioned it earlier. It's had one of those games. It's very noticeable.
Which is real solid. Warriors playing a switching defense right now.
Sure, with a handoff.
A little excited, shuffled his feet trying to get that layup.
Game here. Steph Curry got the behind the back stripped away, but right back in the hands of the Warriors. No look pass to the corner.
Big time. That corner three is going to do you good every single time.
Warriors spreading the offense around.
The Warriors are switching.
Santos with 11. Curry in the last, what, 6 weeks. Team now. 1-point advantage for Detroit. 7 minutes left in the contest. Steph Curry pull it up. What a rebound. 30.
Warriors going on a run that kind of kills the momentum, and that's how you miss free throws, quite honestly. You kind of get iced out sometimes.
Golden State up by 1. A big defensive stop. Santos and Gary Payton have both had their moments there.
It's a great analogy.
It's almost like they had that same warning today. Turnover to the Warriors. Steph on the ground, late to get up.
Great double team that really threw off the Pistons.
Into the top. Santos will face the basket now and find Steph. Off the cut and a miss.
It's a good screen from Kevon Looney. That's how Steph Curry was able to get that shot.
Curry just 6 for 18 defense on the other end. Pass ahead to Moody. Santos waiting for someone to get open. He goes to his right. Six.
About his fouls.
One foul away from 50 in the 2-point lead here for the Pistons. Santos putting on the moves.
You can just tell he's feeling real confident, real comfortable out there.
Jimmy Butler's been confident all game. Third quarter was huge for Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Into the key of the pass. And that's...
You got to get it up.
And getting it up is Steph. Big pass ahead. Wide open look. And a foul. Beasley will take his shot. Santos with...
I love the Bay Area fans. Y'all are lit. I love it.
Nick Billings is going to bring her talents to the Valkyries.
I'm hyped.
We're going to forward our teammates. Your coach ringing the bell before the game.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Nat.
Steph doesn't use the pick, passes it off. Moody through the lane too hard there.
His putback didn't count.
Steph Curry all over Cunningham.
Ball movement right now.
One on the shot clock. Gotta go. And there.
When you need a clutch shot, give the ball to Beasley. He'll deliver.
For Beasley. Steph through the lane. Steph Curry having a tough time here in terms of field goals. 6 for 20 now. Always takes 3 to... ATM card out. 25 for Steph Curry. 100 points. 2-point advantage here. Draymond with the ball. The handoff back to Steph. It gets bobbled around, and the Warriors turn it over. Cunningham to the corner. We've seen this game. Okay.
Beasley with the dance moves in the corner 3. He's still trying to keep his team alive in this thing.
They're up now by 1. We mentioned how many lead changes earlier. This thing keeps on moving. Jimmy Butler gets stripped. 19 turnovers now for the Warriors. The Pistons have turned that into points, but can't get Bay Area, but in the business.
Impact, immediate impact in the men's. Twins.
He's the younger brother by like 60 seconds.
I didn't know that.
Oh, what a pass. What
first day out, but it feels like it's been a couple broadcasts.
Each other's sentences, building bunk beds, having all the fun. Hopefully a fun finish here. It has been tense. Not your typical NBA game. We've seen a lot of misses on the floor, seen a lot of fouls and a lot of free throws, but these are the minutes that
His time on that play. Santos was there playing great defense, but Tobias Harris had his number on that play.
the Warriors have had the magic. A lot of that happening away from Chase Center. Butler missing there, and it is going to go Warriors as a net. He played the Pistons as a Warrior. Now he's playing the Warriors as a Piston. Sounds like a bad math problem for the 4th grade. Oh, stuff there. The whistle here. Who will break the record tie? Both teams sit with 35 wins right now. Cade winning on some moves. Not good enough against this defense. They have been stellar against Cunningham. He had a spectacular 3rd quarter, but held him really in that first half down to 7 points.
He really came alive in the second half of this game. It's expected, though. He's a great player. It's hard to hold a great player down for too long.
3 in the shot clock now for Butler. He has to pull up. Baseline is
Good.
26 points for Butler and the lead for Golden State. Crowd coming alive as the 6th
Kind of getting to a good rhythm and
magic that they had on the road trip. Bounces around. They might indeed have it here.
Draymond just saying, let's slow down. Let's run a play. Let's get a good shot right now.
We've seen great team basketball from the Warriors, and again, a miss from post. Coming the other way, Cunningham through the lane, barreling down. Clutch games, though, this season, 38. That's second most in the NBA. The Minnesota Timberwolves to the Golden State Warriors. 36 on the shot clock.
Draymond, give me the ball. Warriors were looking to get the ball to Steph, but Draymond said, I'm open. I got this.
And a turnover cause havoc again.
Always has a way with words.
Fans trying to welcome home the Warriors in style, and the Warriors trying to reward them. Need some defense here. No
Him trying to get a quick one.
Curry's gonna get fat. From 3-point range. But knocking down at free throws, you can always count on that. From number 30 with 30 points.
He always shows up in crunch time.
9 seconds. Catch and shoot for 3. That's short. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Steph Curry with the ball. And dare I say, in the game, you know how. Welcome home on the bench. And there's